Good morning, everyone. We are on the way to Herodium. And guess who is driving? Say hello to
Hello, my friends. I'm now not just a tour guide, I'm also a chauffeur.
A chauffeur. And we are at the entrance at the beginning of the Judean desert. And that's in the way the end of Israel.
We are now going to pass the border.
Yeah, and I cannot take a picture, a video of the border, because now if I'll take it, they will stop us. But you can see the barrier here, and we will talk about it when we'll cross it.
Yeah, okay.
Then we are now entering. To enter, usually they're not checking us, but to go out, as you can see, they will check us. But to enter Israel or whatever. Wait.
You confuse them. Let me.
I'm not confusing anyone. But before that, can you drive a little slowly?
Yeah,
then
sure.
we can actually take a video of the sign that we will see now to the right. Can we see the red sign there? Oh, I cannot open the window. This road leads to Area A under the Palestinian Authority. The entrance for Israeli citizens is forbidden to entrance to your life. You did it so fast. Now, when I said to go out or to go in, it's different. It's a political statement. To go in, when we'll go to the other side, we will go back to Jerusalem, Israel. And now we are still in Israel. According to the Israeli law, this is road number.
Yeah, but it's not.
This is the West Bank. Yeah.
This is the West Bank,
Yeah.
and it's not. It was not. It's by the Israeli government, not part of Israel. It's still under a martial court here.
All right. According to my mother, it's Israel. According, you know what? Let's make it like that. According to According to Mr. Biden, this is the occupied West Bank, whatever. According to Mr. Trump, this is Israel. Look to your right side. This is Bet Sahor, and that was the main way to Herodium that we are using.
Really?
Yeah, from Jerusalem. Wait a minute.
Very important church we have.
Well, yes, the Nativity. No, that's the shepherd field, and we are at the shepherd field.
Right.
But when we reached Herodium, when King Herod, for example, he probably did it through Bethlehem, Bet Sahor, and now we are actually following King Herod. Footsteps,
the funeral started at Jericho and did all the way to Herodium.
Yeah, but this is the end.
Yeah,
At the beginning, when he ran away from Jerusalem,
okay, right.
He came to here. There was a huge battle at the same place of Herodium that you are going to see soon.
This is the reason for the building of Herodium.
Yes.
This huge battle.
Yes. In that huge battle between the Hashmonite, who actually supported the parties,
Parthians, yeah.
the Parthians, and King Herod, who actually supported the Romans.
Yeah.
Then in that case, he ran away, and here
We're going to see it. We're going to see it just after we pass a very short tunnel, and it's going to be very, very amazing. The whole mountain that you're going to see in a minute is all artificial.
Artificial.
Built by King Herod for his memory.
Memory of what? Of that
Memory
war?
of his life.
No, first for
The first reason to build the site here was the battle at 40
BC.
BCE. Yeah.
All right.
And we're now just going to pass sorry.
What's happened there? Who almost died there?
His mother.
His
almost,
mother. Kipros.
She fell from a wagon.
Yeah.
And
He almost committed suicide.
Yeah.
According to the rumors.
in my research, I put these stories in with a
question marks.
question mark.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It's just to show us that he really, really loved his mother.
Yeah, true.
Just
Jewish
from
boy.
one of our former videos, who else loved his mother very much?
Me.
Who else?
Jesus.
Who else?
Who else?
Elvis.
Elvis?
Elvis, yeah.
What's
he
the
loved
connection between Elvis to here?
They were all kings.
All right. Then,
And we're now going to pass this very small tunnel,
Alright.
and then we're going to see the Herodium.
yes,
Stay
yes,
tuned.
yes. Are you ready? Now,
ready.
we are talking, Erez is not just Erez. His research is about King Herod. He knows everything about him.
And
Hallelujah!
oh my God! Oh my! We can definitely see that it was built artificially. And we're now going to the top of the mountain.
And Josephus Flavius, when he talked about that place, he actually described that place as a woman breast.
Yep. He was married 3 times, you know. So he,
Josephus or King Herod?
Josephus was married 3 times. This is the lower.
Oh yeah, I can
This is
see.
the lower city.
Yeah. It's a huge place. It was the capital of that region.
Yeah, you know, at the time of King Herod, this place was not a city. It was just a place for the king, right?
It's not only for the king, it's the king yeah.
But people did not live here unless they were working for the king, right?
Yes, yes.
In the time of King Herod, this is the biggest villa in the whole Roman Empire.
Look at
this is
the Roman bath. And
we have a pool, a huge pool here.
Yeah.
And
a
Roman bath
Yeah.
house.
It's so beautiful, and an army camp to the right. We are still in the West Bank.
It was a female soldier?
It was a female soldier.
Wow.
Yeah. There's no differences between female and man. But what's happening here?
Unless for the salary?
No, I'm not sure that
No, in the
not
army, but in other
I
places.
think we made a mistake.
No.
Yes, we did.
Trust me.
What's happening here?
It's
This is new.
really.
Yeah,
That's
I used to
new.
climb up without any problem. It looks like an army camp now.
None shall pass.
None shall pass.
None
Wow,
shall pass.
that was strange. Look how beautiful is the Judean desert.
We are on the edge of the desert.
Yeah,
From
there's
here
so
it's
many
a Judean desert, and it's a harsh desert.
Wow, it's very crowded. Look at the 3 buses. Oh. All right, we reached the top.
Look at the angle.
Yeah,
Look at the
yeah,
angle
yeah.
of the artificial mountain.
And as I remember, he actually built a fortress, and then he came, destroy it and cover it.
yeah, we will see it on the tour.
Wow, that's amazing. I hope that we will find a parking place for us.
Uh,
All right, the next part of the video will be later on. See you. Bye-bye, Ares. Bye-bye, me.
bye.
Well, we are already at the site itself. Ares?
Hi. So this is a model of Herodium. This is the cone mountain you saw
No,
when
we
we
didn't
came here.
yeah,
we saw
from
it.
the
We saw
road.
it. The angle it was very.
Yeah.
And this is a round palace that we will see remainings of it. And this is the eastern tower that we also will be see remainings of it.
We're going to climb it.
Yeah, we're going to climb it. This is the mausoleum, Herod's grave,
Yeah.
and a theater that we're also going to see.
Okay.
Now, something interesting in research. You see there's stairs going into a
Yes.
corridor entering the palace, right?
Mm-hmm.
We will walk in this corridor
Yes.
soon, but we know archaeologically now that it was never used. It was covered already at the time of King Herod, and was other stairs going up that we don't see here in the model. Okay, something about the lower city?
Yeah, then we do have the upper city, the Acropolis in a way,
Yep.
and the lower city, which
Okay.
is
The lower city. First, we have a pool here that the water was brought from the mountains that we're going to show you very, very far
Yeah.
away. And this is the monumental building. And you see there's some kind like a big road.
Yeah, the funeral.
This is the funeral road.
Yeah.
This is only going to start digging this place this season. The huge places
It's even bigger than
Yeah.
the palace
The
on
size.
top of
Look
it.
at the
Yeah,
size
it's
of
another
this.
palace. It's the
Yeah.
big palace.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we even don't know what it was used for. Okay, good.
Then we maybe I call it the big palace, but it's not a palace at all. Maybe
it
it's a
could be
stable.
anything. It could be maybe some storage.
But it's a huge place.
Yeah, it's very huge.
Yeah, you're gonna see it from the billboard.
Josephus told us that that King Herod saved his treasure in this palace. Maybe that was for that.
Yeah.
And this is in the middle of the pool. There was something that we called like a shop in the middle of the pool.
Just for
and
fun.
It was for fun.
Yeah.
Okay, just one other thing. Please
Yeah,
follow
but
me.
I know that you're talking about. Wait.
Yeah.
I know that you're talking about King Herod, but
Yeah.
but my people that follow my
Okay,
YouTube
please.
talks about Christianity as well.
Okay.
Then first of all, it's the same Herod that we know from the Bible, and somewhere here there was huge church from the 5th, 6th century.
Yeah, but we don't see it here in the model.
No. It's
It
right
was
here.
somewhere-
It's-
it was,
right here.
here?
Yeah, I'm touching it.
Okay.
Dedicated to Saint Michael. And now let's go to see the other side.
Okay, so we are going to show you the inside of the cone. This is the cone, and this is the palace. You see there's corridors. There were estimate of 5 floors, and we will see only from the remainings of only from those that survive, or only from the level of the cone. because it was
Question.
discovered.
We know that King Herod built it in 2 layers. In the first.
I've in my research at least 5 stages just in
stages.
Herod. 5
All right.
stages.
Then the
just in
first.
Herod time.
Can I ask
Yeah.
if the first part was just with that, without anything here around?
Yeah.
And then before.
In the first time, you see this Eastern
Yes.
Tower.
Yeah.
My claim that the Eastern Tower stood alone for a period
Okay.
of time. Then the round
Shape,
palace was
yes.
built with his 5th floor.
It's like
and
a
only
skyscraper. It's unbelievable.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Yeah.
And only just before Herod's death, he covered everything with
He
dirt.
actually, what I think
Yeah.
is,
Yeah.
that just like, and correct me if I'm wrong,
Okay.
just like we find here a theater, if we will excavate here, we will find more places, more sites that King Herod built.
It's hard. No, I don't think so.
And just before that, when he decided to turn that place into his mausoleum,
Yeah.
he actually destroyed everything.
Just before his death, the palace, look, and we see only 2 floors. There were 5 floors.
Yes.
Everything was covered. Everything, including the theater that we see here, was all covered with dirt.
Yeah,
The-
now.
at the time of King Herod.
At the end of it.
At the time
At
of the end,
of it,
yeah. And he left only the stairs and his
Of
mausoleum.
course, my mausoleum, it's a new
Yeah.
thing. Then we are going.
Yeah,
We are
okay.
going up.
We are going to say hello to
Yeah.
Safa. Just say hello to Safa.
Hello. I'm so sorry that I took him from you. But I need him.
Safa lives in Beit Safafa.
Ah, Safafa.
Yeah. Safafa is now a neighborhood in Jerusalem.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place. Excellent food.
Really?
Excellent food. There are
Maybe
two
when we
restaurants
finish,
that I
when we
love there.
finish filming, we go to a restaurant.
Yeah, and you know what? It might be. It might be, yeah.
You'll be here.
Yeah, let's climb up. Oh, just before we will climb up, guys, this is Pontius Pilate ring that we found
this
here.
is a replica of a ring from the time of Pontius Pilate.
Yeah, that's another evidence for the existence of Pontius Pilate. Remember Pontius Pilate? I'm sure that you remember him.
Okay.
And what you don't know, that Nebuchadnezzar was my professor. He guided me at Misada.
There's some tragic story about Nebuchadnezzar that happened here.
Yes.
We are going to tell.
We're
talk about it when we
we're
video.
gonna show him exactly what's happened. Then we are going straight to the
theater.
to the mountain palace and
Look
the
at the view.
fortress.
Look at the view.
Bye, thank you.
I will be back.
We will be back. It sounds like
Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger. Yeah. He didn't talk about the Rolling Stones.
He said that it's from the time of the rebels. There were two rebels.
Which one?
There were two rebels. One at 70 and one in 132.
Both of them against the Romans.
Yeah. And they don't say which time because they
are
cannot
not
be sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Then the Jews were upstairs, the Romans were here. You know what we are doing with Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
They have a new city. Mick Jagger has got a new city, and guess what? Not bad at all.
Okay, if you're walking, if you look straight ahead, there's a mountain all covered with white buildings.
It's very difficult to see it.
Yeah, but we can show them maybe Mount of Scopus and Mount of Olives.
But my friends,
Yeah.
Bethlehem.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah.
There's like a hill with some trees on it. With some
Yeah,
elms.
right there.
Go to the left. That would be Bethlehem.
Yeah, and that's where Jesus was
We can already
born.
see the pool at the
Yes.
lower Herodium.
Remember, we saw the pool. The
And-
church
and the
is
shop in the middle.
there, and the big structure that so many years. Nebuchadnezzar thought
Claimed
that was the tomb of King Herod.
Uh-huh. Look at the size of the pool,
Yeah,
and look at the stairs.
it's
at
3 meters deep. 3 meters deep.
Wow. And we can see the stairs going into it. That means it was used for pleasure, not just for water.
Yes. And if you're talking about another swimming pool,
Uh-huh.
then to the right of the trees, there's a beautiful building with, let me show it to you, with a small dome. That is a Roman bath, but later on, they use it as a warm swimming pool.
What period?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Okay.
But let's continue. And let's stop the video for just a minute. Well, we are reaching to a special place. Yeah, it looks very modern.
Okay, just
Turn around.
This is one of the entrance to one of the cisterns, huge cistern inside.
Water system.
If you will be nice, we will walk in them.
Please.
And you see this
Yeah.
to build a fire.
Yeah, it's like an oven.
Yeah, like an oven. When the builders came here to destroy the mountain,
Yes.
they have to live somewhere. So they lived here, and they built.
No, they live there.
Yeah, and we can see everywhere that they just built a very, very cheap ovens like that.
Because people need to eat. Oh, there's a person there. Is that King Herod?
That means he works here. Okay, we are going to talk about the theater.
You're going to talk next to me.
And we're going to talk about the theater, and then we watch maybe like few seconds from the movie.
The room is more important for me than the movie.
Okay, that's if. Okay, what's important? We have a theater, which is a Roman theater,
Yeah, here it is.
but at the top of it,
Wait.
on the top of it, there was a special room for very important people.
We are standing here.
We will enter this room, and we will see original picture that was drawn at the time of King Herod that are amazing. And since it was all covered with dirt at the time of King Herod, those pictures survived, so we can see them today.
Then it's such an amazing idea. He built it for special event. And you will see how he decorated it, and not only once, even twice, if I remember. And then, when he decided to build it as a mausoleum, he just destroyed everything.
We will see the line of destruction.
Let's
but
go in.
Everything just below the line of destruction.
Let's
survived.
go in.
And we can see it today.
Oh, it's closed. Wait a minute. Before we will enter the room,
So there was a really tragic story here, that if writer was give it as a script, no one will get it. It's too.
it's for a good movie.
If someone will write it for a movie, no one will get it. It's too.
They will actually say it's a fantasy.
Yeah, it's too much. Okay, so there was this
Archaeological guy?
that we saw his picture. He started looking for Herod's grave in 1972, and he looked it for in the lower city,
Or
And he
on
dug
top.
there, and he dug there for about 30 years and haven't found nothing. In 2006, they decided to start excavating here, and in 2006 they found the mausoleum, and his search was over after almost 40 years.
He did it. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah, it was
dun.
all over the news in
Yeah,
2006.
yeah.
Okay. In 2010, they decided to make exhibition in Israel Museum in
Which
Jerusalem.
I was there a few times.
Few times. I visited like 7 or 8 times.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I can
it's
understand
okay.
you.
In any case, when they come in to pick things from here, it was not. It was. Still
It was like a
under
wooden
discussion,
fence.
and Nebuchadnezzar just fell
Lean
off,
on it.
lean on it, and fell. And when all the stairs down, he died later.
Three
after
days,
3 days
yeah,
in
3
the
days
hospital.
later,
Wow,
yeah.
he was. He was not a young person at the time, so
No, let's say he was very old at that
yeah,
time.
and so he did not recover from the injury. So it's really, really tragic that he died here.
All right, I think we can actually enter. Guess where we are? Just a moment, let me show it to you. Remember, we were standing outside. The theater is here. This is the guest room.
And this is the VIP room, specially built for Marcus Agrippa that visited King Herod at 15 BCE.
Who's Marcus Agrippa?
He was the deputy of Augustus,
And?
second in command in the whole Roman Empire,
And he was married to whom?
to his daughter
Daughter of
Augustus.
Augustus, the Caesar itself. Then you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
understand how important that man is.
Now, look how fancy it is. Look that there were 2 times of decoration.
All right,
Maybe,
that's what I meant.
maybe King Herod didn't like the first
No,
time.
no. What I heard from
Yeah.
the one who excavate here, that the first one,
Yeah.
he liked it, but it was old-fashioned.
Okay.
And then Marcus Agrippa was supposed to be here. Then he asked to cover it and to build something new instead.
Okay.
Now we can see that it's a fake,
Okay.
fake
Look at
columns.
the pictures. You see a crocodile. A crocodile. This is a picture of the Nile.
But before we will talk about the Nile, let's talk about, I think there's even a temple at the left part of
Oh,
it.
maybe.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But
But look at the illusion. Look at
Yeah,
the
yeah,
illusion.
it's-
First, look at the illusion. First, we have a window. And
it's a
this
fake window.
Yeah. Look at the
Yeah.
illusion. A window looking at a view of the Nile. This window can be closed with.
Yeah.
And it all.
Then actually it's a picture.
You can
It's a
see
fake picture.
And it tells us it's
Yeah,
fake.
everything is fake here. But before we will talk about fake, let's talk about King Herod as a Jew.
Okay.
That he wasn't supposed to have figures, pictures.
This is the only place
Yes.
he drew a picture of animals and the living, because it's not allowed, since this was the most private place, and since it was for a very, very special guest.
And at the Israel Museum, you can find another, the original, because those are, I'm not
No,
sure.
those are original.
But the original that was taken
this
there.
one is shown in, but if we will wait for the movie, they
I
show
know.
this picture. Maybe just 10 seconds of the movie?
No, it doesn't matter, because next time we will take because it's, if you really want it, we will do that. But that, you can find
Here,
it at
there's
the battle.
The battle of Actium, probably. There are
Yes.
sheep over there and things like
And
that.
Marcus Agrippa was there.
Yeah, he was the head
he
of
was,
the-
yeah. Thank you. And another thing that I remember
Okay.
beautifully is that.
Ah, wow. This is probably under. It was found under the. There are many people just. If you follow me,
You know what it is?
this is a boat.
Yeah. But who painted it?
I don't know.
The one that destroyed that
Oh,
room?
yeah.
I
I don't know. The workers that were.
The workers
yeah.
that destroyed the room. Now, when we are talking about cover it, you can see exactly how it goes.
The line
Yeah.
of destruction.
That everything above it
Was destroyed.
been destroyed. Everything beneath it is exist, and thanks God to the climate here, you can see colors for 2,000 years.
It was buried for
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
for 2,000
And
years.
there's something else there.
Okay, there are those
Yeah.
also of the workers that stayed here maybe for a couple of months for destruction.
here as well.
Look, there are so many graffiti. I know the person that should tell us what it should be, but he haven't.
Is it a Russian guy?
No.
No, because the Russian guy actually told us everything. And here there's something special. The alphabet.
Yeah. Some.
Difficult to say, but trust me, it's there.
Yeah, and this is all from the time. And this is just before you
Yeah.
see the workers lived here. So very, very poor walls. The oven that we saw earlier, because while they were destructing everything, they lived here. And
Now let me
Yeah.
tell you something.
Yeah.
The show is amazing, but it's not necessary anyhow to hear.
okay,
No, let's go from the other side.
okay. So now we are.
If we will have more time, then we can do that. But and we do have some rights, and I'm not sure that I can take it. And now we are going to see
Now we're
the tomb of King Herod. Although you might say maybe. Guys, it's only the beginning of the tour, because we're going to climb all the way up. But from that small viewpoint, you know that last time I could actually walk there. Now they close it.
yeah.
What I want you to remember, that the mausoleum started here and ended more or less there. Then now let's climb up. We are not going to the gym tonight.
And she's buying her stairways to heaven.
And I sing that song not because I like it, I like it too, and because
We talked about it
Yeah.
earlier, that maybe one of the things of the stairs is to make it monumental.
Yeah.
Like his place of death, he's going to heaven.
stairs to heaven, we don't, actually no one knows.
Yeah, it's only assumption, yeah. But
Yeah, I can feel my legs. Then, we actually saw the theater. We've been in that beautiful room. We climbed the stairs and we reach that area. In a way, we are very close to the top. The top of the tomb of King Herod that Erez will explain us was somewhere here.
okay.
Okay, Erez, are we alive?
Yeah, we are.
It wasn't an easy climbing.
Okay, so this is only a demonstration of how the mountain look like. This, you see this wall surrounding
Yes.
the whole palace. You can see it here, starting over there.
Let me be close to it. Yes, I can see
Starting
the
over
wall.
there, all the way.
All the way.
And continues over there.
Yes, it's a beautiful
But-
wall.
Yeah, but it was all covered at the time.
Then it actually goes all around.
There's the claim that it goes all around, but in any case, it was covered at the time, especially except for this area that was left for the mausoleum. All the rest of the wall was covered. Okay.
Wood for
Look,
2,000
this wood,
years.
we're actually not really sure from which time it is.
No, we
It's
know
in-
that it's earlier than
it's-
King Herod.
Yeah, it's earlier because there were some, they did like carbon 14
Yeah.
to check it, but no one really knows
But
what
it looks
used
like
for.
they cover it. I mean, they used it yesterday. It's unbelievable.
Look, if
2,000
you
years
touch
ago.
it, this wood, like that, it will be heavy. Like a wood like you
Wow.
just cut today.
Unbelievable.
It's really
Unbelievable.
unbelievable.
All right. Yes.
This is just a replica of just one part of the in the Hellenistic Roman ideology. This is called urna. It used to save the ash of a burned person.
But this is only
Jewish people don't burn their person, but they still use something for a grave.
You say the Adamite or Nabatic?
It's more Nabatic and Roman.
All right, then it's important because King Herod was a Jew, but he came from a Nabatic.
Just his mother.
All right, then it's only half of him.
He knew the culture, but it was a Roman Hellenistic thing. Okay, now we will show you what we can see in real, and then we go to the model.
Okay.
Look at this corner.
Yes, I can see it.
Look at this corner.
I can see that too.
Look at this corner.
All the corners, 4 corners.
Yeah, and another corner.
Okay.
So let's do it quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Yes.
And now let's go to the model. What we saw is these corners.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, and just above it, it was all this mausoleum. How do we know it was look like that? At the time of the Great Revolt, at 70, the people hated Herod very much. So
The Jews.
They destroyed the Jewish. So they destroyed it, and when the excavator came here, they found almost everything. So this model is almost 100% sure how it looked like, and I show you just the base.
Yeah, and some of it, if you go to the Israeli Museum, you will see the original.
The original of the roof. This is a replica, but the original of the roof
and the tomb of King Herod was found where?
Somewhere inside, somewhere here at the entry.
No, I heard that it was right there.
Really?
It was quite heavy to
they
bring it
really
up. And then what he said, that there was kind of a bridge from here to the tomb. And they found 3 tombs, sarcophagus. One of them was beautiful, but there's no name that mentioned this is King Herod. But maybe there's no. I mean, everything is King Herod. Then he didn't need it, or maybe it's not him.
Most scholars claim that it's King Herod.
All right.
Grave. Okay, just nothing have to do. If you look over there.
Okay, I'm looking over there.
We can see the Dead Sea.
Yes, that is correct. I'm not sure that you can actually see the Dead Sea. It's a little bit hazy, but the Dead Sea is right there. The mountains around is the Moab Mountains, which is Jordan today. And from here, where are you?
Yeah.
From here you can see Jerusalem.
Oh, okay. We can show them Mount Olive.
Yeah.
And we can see the towers of Mount Olive.
Yeah. Now we can see the 3 towers on top of Mount of Olive.
Yeah, the closest is the Ascension Russian Church. The second is Augusta Victoria, and the third is the water tower of the Hebrew University.
Yeah, now we can actually see it. Then from here you could see.
And if you look to the left, you see 2 modern buildings.
Okay.
Those are called the twin buildings of the French neighborhood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Givat Tzarfatit.
Yeah, Givat Tzarfatit. But what interesting that if you go all the way, we cannot see on Jerusalem.
True, Jerusalem is in the valley.
Yeah, in the valley.
But what you can see is the kibbutz behind. Yeah, and in a way, that place until 1967 was part of Jordan. Yeah. And what about Palestine? It's never been Palestine as a state.
No,
Yeah. The other Palestine never been exist.
Okay.
Do you know that my mother was a Palestinian woman? She was born in Palestine, British Palestine.
Really? What city?
Tel Aviv, of course.
Okay, now we continue climbing the mountain.
This is the stairs that you actually talked about in the model.
Started the model, but now we are entering the corridor that we also saw in the model. But as soon as we get there, I will try to convince you, it was never used.
Okay, and you will see beautiful colors. Then don't go away. Meanwhile, you must understand that at the description, the text, you will find some evidence, some information about you. Then they can hire you as a tour guide.
Oh.
And don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well. Well, I already know that I do more than 21,000 videos. Some of them will be as long as that.
Now we have a very interesting story here.
Okay.
Look at this pavement.
Yes, I can see the
You
pavement.
see it's different than the other stairs that we climb.
Okay.
So from here we are entering the corridor.
It's an indoor corridor? In a way, corridor, it's an indoor.
Yeah. The first thing Herod want to do is to cover the mountain with dirt, but to still have an option to enter the palace through this corridor. So he built this huge corridor, and it was supposed to be covered with dirt. Actually, what we saw in the model.
Yeah.
Later, he decided.
Okay. No, later he decided, no?
To build a bigger Herodium. So the excavators found a wall here and a wall over there, and it was all covered with dirt. And look up, the amount of dirt that was put here was much bigger than it was planned in the beginning. Okay?
All right,
but something that is interesting, you see this...
yeah, here and there.
Another one here. Just before they closed this corridor and covered with dirt, they built a sewage canal that will take the water from the top of the mountain and all the way down.
Way, because you will see soon the top of it.
Even if we have a day in a year of rain here, it can
be heavy. Yeah, it can be heavy rain.
So you have to have a drainage in any case. So look at
it's beautiful.
That was never used. Build them and then.
And what another thing you can see. Remember that they covered the mountains. Then you can see it right here. It was a great. I mean, it's a crazy work for one reason. I want to be buried here, and I want everyone to know it.
If we look at this arch, this and this pavement, this was the entrance to the small Herodium. Okay, so if let's enter, just take a picture.
All right.
If it was just in the first stage of building, we will be here. We will be here in the open space. Nothing around us, because the covering will start only here at the.
That was a gate in a way.
In a gate, yeah. But later it's all covered and all the.
He actually, as he said before, he came to you and said, "Oh, I don't want anyone to enjoy my palace. Let's cover everything." Wood, gosh, wood from 2,000 years ago.
Can you hear it?
Yeah. Yes. Who is it? King Herod.
Okay. And this is still the corridor, and we will show you the entrance to the palace before the beginning of the corridor. Show them the wall over there.
Yeah, I can see the wall.
This is the outside wall of the palace. Before the corridor, before the covering, okay?
Yes, then so this is the stage, in a way, stage 2.
This is the 5-story.
Doesn't look like 5-story.
Because we see only 2 here.
There's more.
Yeah, there's more. It was
all together.
But this is the outside, and here it was in the open, and now only we enter the round palace. Look how beautiful is the entrance.
And look up how beautiful is the colors. Just like Masada. If you've been with me at Masada, you can understand it. Yes, you can see the corridor.
Now,
let me see if they can see it, because it's actually filled. Yes, you can see it beautifully.
Definitely. So, The palace was built with a circle and another circle inside. So it's a
Like
circle
two, in a way,
within the
two
circle.
walls
Two walls.
and a gap between it.
Yeah, and here they found a winery. I saw it, I visited, but it's still not open for the crowd. But they found here a winery, and it was always flow. We can tell by the place where they can put wood that will make floor like a.
Then in that case, people actually lived here. The
Yeah.
soldiers, the people who built it, they kept that place.
And this is part of the dirt that was thrown here. Okay.
Yes.
This is already outside the palace. So
Then-
we are in the circle palace.
Let's
And
enter,
now
and guess
we
what?
in
We
the
are.
court.
No, first of all, we are alone here. And almost. Hello there.
So this is the inner.
No one can hear you.
This is the inner place of the palace.
Okay.
We can see it here.
Let's see it here.
This is the eastern tower that we're going to climb in
Which
a minute.
is
Just over
right
here.
here.
Look at its size. Wow. We are going to climb it.
Yes, we will.
And this is a pristine garden.
Which we are standing next to it. I mean, in
And
it,
Over
actually.
there was a bathhouse.
Are we going to visit it?
You want to visit it?
Yes.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's get. We are going to enjoy the bathhouse.
See the bathhouse.
What I love in that bathhouse is the dome.
You know, it's the first dome built
Yes.
in Israel, in the land of Israel.
Yes. And it's still beautiful. Unless someone destroy it.
Okay, so we are entering the bathhouse.
Look at that.
This is the oldest oculus we have in the land of Israel. Okay, and look, you see this fresco?
Yeah, everything was covered.
It's covered. We are just maybe about 2 meters above the level of the.
That
of
we
the
can
level.
actually
Yeah, and you
excavate
can see
more.
They covered that it will not be ruined, and other parts of the.
Yeah, it's just interesting. What I wanted them to see is that.
Yeah, this is the oculus. Okay, we can see the small.
Yeah. Columns
very,
for.
very typical for a bathhouse, a place for running water, and so on.
Not a lot left from it, but if you actually.
It was covered that it would not be ruined.
Yeah, but that tells you that there is supposed to be a gap between the floor.
The hot room.
In the hot room. Then in that case, on top of it, it was the upper wall. Yeah, you can see it here. Those are those small columns. And in a way, if I will climb it, I will reach the floor of the bath. And the hot air will be all around it. And don't ever go there barefoot.
There were pipes here. And look,
All right.
pipes here.
Hello,
And all this is all what we think is still part of the
Hot
of
room.
the bathhouse. Now,
Yeah.
if you come here to the shade,
Shade.
from here we have a beautiful view of the west-eastern.
Which we are going to climb, and
yeah.
it was. I mean, the first part that we see.
The first part is the place. It's all
Without any gap, it's it's
Sealed.
it's sealed. I mean, there's no rooms there.
and from there was maybe another 15 meters of a palace.
Yeah. Then what you need to understand that when we will be there and you will see the view, it's only
not
the
the
mid.
highest part.
Yeah, another 20 meters or something like that above us.
Yeah. And you can see it was all covered maybe until this height.
Yeah.
And was only now in excavation was uncovered.
Let's go to see that for just a moment. Another church that was here. Yeah.
You can show them the church.
Yeah.
Maybe from the top.
No, I'm gonna enter to it if they want close. The door was open, it's not so safe, then don't go in with me, my friend. Just watch it. Let me see if no one is there. This is the church. It's a Byzantine chapel from, let's say, 4th, 7th century. It's a very simple one. I think that was for the monks, but let me see if I can show it to you. This is the chapel facing to the east.
I'm at the top.
Ah, yeah, I can see you. Let's go back and let's try to survive. Almost. Where are you? Erez, I want us to go to the synagogue.
We will on the way back.
Why? Okay, I know why. Then we are climbing there. Erez, you wanted to show me
I want
something.
to show you something.
Okay, show
You
me.
see this way down
Yeah,
to
yeah.
the Herodium, to the lower place?
Yes?
It was filmed in a very special movie.
I don't know that.
don't know? You
I didn't know. No.
You will watch it today, you promise?
All right.
I will sing it for you and you will know the movie.
All right.
Ready?
Rains
Jesus
us.
Christ,
Really here?
superstar, who and what have you sacrificed?
Yeah, all right.
You know the movie is from 1974?
Yeah, I saw that. I know Bet-Shean. That's where.
Bet-Shean,
the desert.
Yeah, in Pratzim River.
Yeah.
And also here.
Here, what the?
Yeah, you will find when you see it again.
You don't
will
know what
notice.
scene it was.
It's all built with like
Okay,
it's,
stage.
but you
Yeah.
can tell that the way down here you can see it in the movie.
Okay, then I would say I watch it. Actually, I think everyone that watched that video and is a Christian, believes in Jesus, watch it every Christmas. If you want it, and if not.
Each place that was filmed, I can tell you where it was filmed.
You know. The funny thing is,
What?
I was in Britain,
Yeah.
and I could go to see Jesus Christ Superstar, or the
Monty
wall.
Python.
No, the wall of Pink Floyd.
Really? In real time?
In real time, guess what I choose?
Wall.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Superstar, funny, but that's where I met my wife.
Okay. So we are now at the outside of the round palace. Okay.
Remember, it's kind of two walls.
Two circles.
Yeah.
You can see them.
Yeah.
One very, very wide, as you can see here, and the other was like much, much smaller. And in this circle, we have the major eastern tower, which is huge, and other three small half towers.
Half towers.
We will see. You see over there?
Yeah. One is there, one is there, and one is there.
And look at
And look
the
at me when
level-
you are talking.
Look at the level of the covering with dirt.
Yes.
All the way up here. The reason that all of this survived is because it was all covered. Probably maybe it was much higher, we don't know. But look, this is the original
You're
covering.
pointing of something that no one can see.
Oh, sorry.
No, at least
but
not me.
Let's have a look from here.
Let's look. Let's have a look.
Look, all this was covered artificially.
Bzzz.
All this was covered
Yes.
artificially. And look at the other side. Now they can see. This is the outer wall of the palace and the half tower. And look, the dirt covering was up till here.
And the entrance that we are using is a modern entrance. We don't know where the entrance was.
No, we came. There was this entrance that was the frescoes to.
No. I'm
the
talking
tower?
about to the tower.
The tower. I have some ideas,
but we don't know.
because it was sealed. There was no staircase. Just like
You know, at summertime, it's the coolest place here. And I thought that King Herod, when he came to here, he lived here, he slept here. First of all, the view. Secondly, it is more protected than any other place here.
It's a very, very remote area.
Yeah, and you know, King Herod, someone might kill me, I need to protect myself.
Okay. Now the view here is amazing. Maybe you want to show them?
Then let's walk together.
Okay, so let's walk together.
If you want to rest, you can rest.
No, it's okay. Let's start with the Mount of
All right.
Scopus.
Mount of Olives.
Okay. Okay, so we are going from north to west, south, and back to north. Okay.
Which is to the left. For them, they
For
really don't
the
know where's the
left.
west.
Okay.
Okay, Mount of Olives.
Yeah. After that, the two high buildings of
All right, Jerusalem. You don't need to
Jerusalem.
talk about every.
and the high building over there is modern Jerusalem.
Okay, let's continue because it's not so important. The details are not so important. Jerusalem, Bethlehem. All right.
And at Koa, which is mentioned.
No, Tko is more to there.
More important, look at the desert.
Yeah, it's actually at the border of the desert. You can see that although it's a desert, Judean desert, it's still a little bit green here, but the other side is totally not. Then I don't know, something happened to the video. Then I don't know if I taped it. Then this is the desert. The Edomite area is here. Behind us is Judea. Then that place is kind of a barrier between Judea and the rest. And the valley, there is the Jordan Valley together with the Dead Sea. But what is important to see is that this is, in a way, very important. At the Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement, the high priest is to go out from the golden gate of the temple, eastern wall, and he used to take two scapegoats. One was saved, the other one went all the way to that mountain, and they used to throw it to hell, Azazel. And then in that case, it usually reminds me of Jesus in a way. The lamb, the story of Abraham and Isaac and the lamb. Then that goat took all the sins of the Jews to hell. Very close to our story, isn't it? Then let's continue.
Okay.
All right. And I have only 48 minutes until I will until the end of the video.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm sure that
yeah. So we are now at the palace, and the next thing we are going to talk about is what is very crucial here, where we are in the middle of the desert.
Yes.
What is so crucial that we must
So
have
crucial.
here. So crucial.
Very crucial.
I love the word crucial.
Yeah, crucial.
Crucial.
Yeah. Very. Okay, what is crucial here?
Here, start with a W,
And with an R.
ends with an R.
Yeah. Water.
Water.
It's a desert. There's no water here.
And the reason for building the palace here at Herodium was an historical event of a fight between Herod and his enemies, which Herod won.
Yeah, we actually talked about it in the car. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Oops. There was
in any case, there was no reason to build here anything.
I don't know if you saw
We are
it.
middle of nowhere. Nothing important here. Maybe some very, very
All right, nothing
small
important.
roads.
Yeah.
Nothing important. So water have to be brought from very, very far. So if you will look at Bethlehem,
Yes. Then take
it
left. No, take left.
okay.
The water. The water came from there.
Yeah, there's a huge pool over there.
Yes.
Okay, some huge pools that called Solomon pools, although it cannot be from
It's
the time.
aqueduct that he built
Yeah, but
straight to here.
Yeah, about 18 kilometers.
It's a long
Yeah.
for a
And,
fortress.
and the water was brought to the pool at the bottom that
The
we saw.
border, yes.
And from there, it was taken up to a huge
Upper pools, water
systems.
systems. And we are
You
going
don't
to see
believe
it.
us?
No, we are going to see it.
show you
We
those
are
water
going to
systems.
see it. We are going to see it. It looks like he's so
There's
bored.
Three huge water cisterns at the bottom, another huge water cistern at the top that we're going to walk through him.
Yes,
And
this is something special. But before
The
that, let's
side,
go.
the
Yeah, let's
side.
go to the theater, to the synagogue and
So we are
Traclinium?
back at this is the crater of the palace. We are going now back here.
Jesus Christ, superstar.
Who and what have you sacrificed?
Guys, you do have,
You
do
have
have.
to see it again.
No, yeah, you do have a mission.
You can do
Yeah, you do have a mission. Look at Jesus Christ Superstar and tell me if it's right or not, and tell me the exact scene that was
the
better.
time, the exact
No, exact scene. What's happened here?
Okay, and I will just sing more. I don't know how to love him.
Come closer.
When John the Baptist sing it, that's the good one. Remember,
That
just
was
before-
from Jesus
just
Christ
before
Superstar.
he-
Okay.
Just before he committed suicide at Bet Shean. Okay.
He's talking about
King Herod.
Judas, not John the Baptist. You're talking about Judas, not John the Baptist.
Sorry, of course,
Yeah,
Judas. He was the star of the movie.
But remember so the view of the Moab Mountains, the other side
It's,
of
we
that's
can
where
see
he
Michvar.
actually died.
In Michvar, yeah.
Yes.
So, after King Herod, at the revolt, the first revolt.
No. First, what's happened here at King Herod's time?
Okay, this palace continues to serve as a palace, and he used the commissioner such as Pontius Pilate. Okay.
No, before. I mean, at the time of King Herod, he used it as the
this
reception hall.
Yeah. Okay.
Looks like that. Oops.
Okay.
And then what's happened after the
when-
Pontius Pilate time?
Yeah, at the time of the Great Revolt, the revolt conquered this
The
palace.
Jewish revolt, the first and the second Jewish revolt.
Yeah.
The first one was 66 AD. The second one was in 132. And the end of 132 revolt, Bar Kokhba revolt, is that Adrian destroyed Israel and changed the name of Israel to Palestine. And Palestine is not an Arabic name. It's actually a Roman name. It's not really biblical.
It's when the revolt of Bar Kokhba was catastrophic for both sides.
Yes.
The Roman lost how many legions?
Millions.
No, how many legions were
I don't
just
know.
completely destroyed? I think the 22 legion. In any case, it was very, very terrible for the Roman. So Adrian was a very educated person, and he asked his people, give me a name that the Jewish will suffer the most to call the country. Instead of King of Judea, I want a name that they will suffer the most. And his people that we have, like many translation of the Bible, looked up and said the Philistines were the most...
The Philistines.
the most furious enemies
Philistines
of-
from Europe. It's not Arab Philistines.
No, the Philistines
There's no
from the Bible.
connection.
No connection.
Okay,
The
that's from the
Philistines
Bible. King David,
and
enemies.
he said they were the first enemy, and this where he started calling.
Okay,
King
then
of
in
Judah
that case,
Philistines.
all right, we finished. Now everyone knows what's the meaning of Palestine, and there's no connection to Palestine of today. And the Jews, what they did here, they turned it into a synagogue, and they used to sit around just like that, and they were preaching here. And that was already after the destruction of the temple. Then they used to pray here.
Actually, before while the first temple was still exist, they were reading
It wasn't a house of prayer, but now it's a house of prayer.
Yeah,
It's after
yeah,
the destruction
after
of
the
the temple.
destruction, yeah.
And that's where, if I remember correctly, that's where they found the ring of Pontius Pilate.
Where?
Somewhere here.
Okay, could be.
Yeah. And there's a mikveh
But
here.
before we go to the cistern, we have a surprise for you.
A surprise. Oh,
Okay, look at the stairs over here.
let's go to
One.
look at from there.
Okay.
Then don't look at that. Don't read it. Don't read it. Don't read it.
It's still under debate. Okay. In any case, we see stairs going to a small pool. How do we know it's a pool? We can see the layers. The plaster
Yeah.
on the wall. Okay. So we have a small pool.
That's a mikveh.
That's definitely a mikveh, but
We
have
don't know
something-
if it's from the second revolt or the first
Yeah,
revolt,
but
or
much
from the time
more-
of King
much
Herod.
much more important.
Yeah,
Much
the
more
Tsar,
important.
the treasure.
The water of the mikveh,
Jewish
has
ritual
to-
bath.
ritual Jewish bath have to come from God. No human interference.
No tap water.
Straight
Yeah.
from God. It could be rain, sea, springs,
River,
and
yeah, yeah.
etc. Okay. So where did the water here came from?
Aqueduct.
We saw the pool.
Yeah. It's a
Someone
man-made.
have to take the water
Yeah.
from the bottom and bring it here.
Yeah, it's
Definitely
artificial.
not from
It's
God,
not real.
right?
Yeah, not from God.
So what they did was to save some water
From the rain.
from the rain, which definitely was given by God.
Then-
Is they save this water, and even in a one day rain in a year, they could save some water
Yeah,
here.
and
They connect this
they
water.
mix it.
They connect this water
Yeah.
with the other water, and this one would purify the other water.
Then in that case,
They
it's a
even
kosher
use this system
mikveh.
today.
And we are going now to see the water system, but more than that.
Okay, so from
Oh, they close it?
what? Let me.
Yeah, because it's what's the time now?
No, they shouldn't.
But they did it. Then what we can do, we can actually go down from there to see if they can enter from the other side.
I don't think if it's closed from this side, I don't see any reason that it will be open from the other.
No, never mind. That's life.
Okay, but
Then it tells us.
Show them.
Yeah, it's a big water system now. They won't see.
Just below us.
Yeah, they won't see.
This is the upper biggest cistern. And
Oh,
from
you
here
can,
they could take water.
You can see, first of all, you can see it in my other videos, but if you will look at that, then in a way we are here. That's the water system, the big one, which is not the big one, but there are three other bigs. One of them is very close to the tomb of King Herod. Then let's see if you can actually. Oh, stand up, pose. Let me take a picture of you. Okay. Then, do you want to climb to go out from the Jordanian trail or from the stairs from King Herod?
Where did we came from there?
We came from there.
So maybe we go from.
Okay, then.
So this one is much interesting.
Then let's do that.
Yeah.
Then we will try to see if we can enter
From
from the other side.
Yeah, from below.
But remember the colors.
Just entrance to the palace.
Yeah.
Very beautiful.
Yeah.
Till the covering of the palace, we are at the entrance, and here is where the palace ends. Okay?
Yeah, that's the doors.
Yeah, and from here, everything is in the open
Space with
are
stairs.
we're not sure.
What do you mean?
Actually,
You're
we are
going to
not sure.
jump?
No, but we are not sure how exactly they entered. But this is it. And all of this was built just to cover the mountain, starting with this corridor,
Oh, it's such a
later
nice weather.
with much more heavy, thick of
All right,
dirt.
then we have already talked about it. Let's
Yep.
jump straight down.
Okay.
Eres wants to show us something here.
Okay, so this is the place of the mausoleum.
Yeah, we already
We
saw
saw
it.
the corner over there and
Yes.
the corner over here.
Yes.
Look at this dirt.
Mm-hmm. I can see
this
it.
dirt is, you can tell that it's not from here. So all this dirt was
Because
brought.
of the color.
Yeah, look at the brown color.
Okay.
This dirt was brought at the time of King Herod just
From?
for the gardens that, for the gardens that was surrounding the...
Yes.
Okay?
Yes. I saw a lecture about the King Herod gardens. And she mentioned that he brought some land,
Dirt from other places.
dirt from other, yes.
And one last thing that we can see from here.
Yes.
Look at the olive trees.
Yeah,
At the end of the olive trees, there's some like trail, white trail.
Yes, it goes all the way to here. What you cannot see, remember the big palace? You can see only the roof of it.
You can definitely see this white trail.
Yes.
Okay. Now, when you go with the white trail in the middle,
All the way.
you can see that there is some like in a small valley. This was built artificially.
Yeah.
It's in the middle of the valley. Someone have to build it there. So this track, 300 meter long.
350.
Okay.
50 meters wide.
No,
less. 30 minutes,
30
meter wide.
And most of scholars believe that it was for Herod's
What do
funeral.
you mean? It was Josephus Flavius mentioned it that he died in Jericho, which is there.
Jericho is just near the Dead Sea that we see over there.
Yeah, but that's the middle of it. It's all more than to the death.
Yeah.
And they brought him with so many people. A lot of them weren't Jews. With a heavy structure to here, and then the funeral was for those 350 meters, and then he had to climb. They had to move his body all the way to there.
My assumption
Your assumption?
that this trail was never used. Dun, dun, dun.
Ta-da-da!
When my PhD will be released, you can read all about it. Now we're going to check out.
Yeah, you
why
can
it
ask
was
him.
built.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, we can enter from there, then you will see. You will see a little bit of it.
Okay, I have something to show you just at the entrance to the water system.
If you want them to listen to you, then look at them.
Okay, just a minute.
Yoo-hoo!
Okay. Now, inside, in a minute, we'll see huge water system, right? When they cover the whole mountain with dirt,
Yes.
they still want to continue use the water systems. If the dirt they will build, it will be covered.
Yeah.
So they build these arches
Vault.
just
Yeah.
to make it possible to enter the cisterns. Okay, this is probably the
Go
original.
in, you're right. Go in.
Okay. Look how thick
It's the plaster.
the plaster. We are definitely in a cistern.
Now, yes.
But this is not the original size of the cistern. If you look at the stairs over there.
Yeah.
Let's count just a moment. 1, 2, 3, about 4 stairs,
Yes.
maybe 5 stairs.
Yes.
And this is a field from the time of Bar Kokhba revolt.
Then it was deeper.
We will show you. Now, these cisterns were connected to one another and got out of use only in the time of the revolt.
Now, the revolt, Bar Kokhba revolt, they used a lot of tunnels.
And you can see that this was a part of the cisterns. Look at the thick
Yeah.
of the
Yeah.
plaster. And we are moving to another cistern here.
From here you can see the view of the other water system.
Yeah, just to show you where I'm standing now. This level, where in Bar Kokhba revolt, when they are digging the tunnel, they don't want the Romans to know about it.
Yeah.
So they're taking the dirt and filling the
Okay.
cisterns.
Then
Do
in
you
that
know
case,
how
then in
deep
that
was the
case,
cistern?
remember at movies of American movies that in prison that are digging a tunnel, they used to go out with the dirt and cover it. Then if they will take it out, the Roman that already made a siege around it will see it.
This is the original
Level.
level of a Herodian cistern.
Yeah.
Remember we count.
Yeah, three, only three.
It was filled all the way where we're
Yeah.
standing.
Then look
and
how-
look at how. Yeah.
Look how deep it is.
Yeah.
You are hiding it. Look at that. Yeah, it doesn't sound. Then, in that case, here we believe they actually sat and talked. Maybe they studied something.
Maybe, but from the time of the revolt,
Yeah.
because it was used as a system.
Yes, at the time of King Herod. But we are now going to.
And from here you can climb up to the.
Let me show them a little bit.
Yeah, I'm
Do you want to
waiting
rest
for you.
here?
And the
No one can hear you. Then this is part of the tunnels that the Jewish revolt built. It's like a huge city of tunnels. Let me show a little bit of it, and you will understand it. It's very easy to deal with it here. It's a very soft. It's like chalk. Then that's what. If you will continue up, we will reach the upper entrance that we couldn't enter to it, but I think you got the message. And because it's an emergency exit, and I think we enter through there, I need to see what is that emergency exit looks like. Because you know me, if it's open, it means that I can enter. And that's where we actually entered. Erez, I'm already upstairs. Yeah. Can you climb up, please?
I'm on my way.
All right, I can see you. I think that's it, isn't it?
So we have 3 huge water,
Water
cisterns
system.
at that level. We saw just 2, and 1 at the top that we haven't seen.
Then you can understand that he really enjoyed lots of facilities: water, wine, excellent food.
You could show them if you.
Yeah, so I showed them before. And remember, the palace it didn't stand by itself. The lower city it was part of it, and that was kind of the capital of that region. The last time that it'd been used was by the Byzantine monks until the Muslims came, and then, they ran away from here. Guys, if you want to support the channel, then subscribe it, and send the video to all of your friends. If you want to do more, first of all, at the end of the video, just write me how long it was, then I will know that you watch every part of it, and I will bless each one of you. And to support at the information, you will see 2 links of Buy Me a Coffee and PayPal, and next to the like button you can see the shape of a heart. You want to say something else?
Yeah. Hi.
Bye.
Please
I am
pray
bye.
for us and come and visit. And as you saw at the beginning, I have also a car that can take you wherever you like.
Excellent. Then thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.